welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you my techniques for using colored pencil on top of gouache. I couldn't really find a lot of videos or information about this online, so I mostly just tried different things and figured out what I liked from experimentation. In this video, I'm mainly going to be talking about how I use hatching and contour shading, as well as how I choose the colors that I add in with my colored pencil. So you can go ahead and skip to the timestamps of whatever interests you. I tried to leave in some clips of me just drawing because I always like seeing more of the process in other people's videos, but if you want to skip to the more informational parts, you can do that as well. So like I said, I have done a couple of different methods, but lately I've been mostly using hatching and contour shading. So here's some other examples of artworks I've done in the last month or two that are a similar process. This is how the artwork looks after I've done just the gouache paint. So I mainly focus on getting my colors and values correct, but I don't worry a lot about the small details. So before I explain what I'm doing here, I'm going to define just a couple terms. I'm using a combination of hatching, cross-hatching, and contour shading. So hatching is when you have vertical, horizontal, or diagonal lines that you're using to shade. So depending on how far apart or close the lines are, as well as their thickness, you can add lighter or darker values to your artwork. Cross-hatching is similar in that it also uses vertical, horizontal, or diagonal lines, but you can add darker values by layering different directions of lines on top of each other. You can make the lines closer or further apart, and you can also add more layers on top. Contour shading is a combination of contour lines and hatching and cross-hatching. A contour line is a line that goes over the surface of the form, so it communicates the shape of that form. For example, a contour line on a sphere would be curved, whereas on a cube it would be straight. So you can see here I'm still using hatching, but my lines are following the form of the tulip in this photo. You can see here I'm adding some accents with yellow. I want to explain how I decide what colors to add in that aren't in the reference photo. Here I have a photo that I was referencing for the color of my painting. I'm going to select the color of the pink tulip and then click on the color panel in the top right. Here you can see a couple different options. There's complementary, split complementary, triadic, etc. These are all color schemes based on the color wheel. If you learn basic color theory, you'll go over a bunch of different color schemes. I put these down on the screen so I can see different options that might look good together with my main color. And as I was doing this, I saw that there was like an orange yellow color that was an option in the analogous color scheme, and that's what sort of gave me the idea for adding yellow into the rose just as an accent pop of color. And then the teal and green from the complementary color schemes gave me the idea to add more teal and brighter greens into the leaves of the tulip. which you'll see later on in the video.